What's up, Internet? My name is Attack Slug, and welcome back to my WWE 2K16 MyCareer Let's Play Ebenezers Revenge here on a fine Saturday. Roadblocks tonight. But before then, I'm fighting Jack Swagger here on Raw. Or am I? Because as we proved our hypothesis yesterday, with guys who were kind of lower on the card, and certainly guys who are not in the world title picture, as I am, I might be assaulted by my mystery, it's the champion, my mystery opponent for Fastlane Mania, whatever, I don't know. Let's hit simulate, let's find out just how they're going to handle this, and whether or not I'll actually fight Jack Swagger here on Raw. Well, it looks like we're going to get attacked here in Sydney, Australia. Man, it has been worldwide the past couple of assaults that we've had. It has been... Actually, no, I'm sorry. My mistake. I left entrances on. I totally forgot that I turned those on for the Rumble and didn't even use it. And here I am doing the Ebenezer Ultimate Warrior entrance that we haven't seen since, like, you know, episode, like, 5, 2, 1, I don't even know anymore. Whenever I got out of the Performance Center and onto NXT, which was, you know, pretty early on, like episode 3, something like that, but had that entrance play once and was like, you know what, in the interest of time, because we're 31 and a half hours into this video series, if I had the entrance on for every single episode, that would make it take way longer. So we're not going to sit here and watch we, the people, Jack Swagger. So we're actually fighting him, and I feel like perhaps that has something to do with the fact that he was in that Royal Rumble there when I got in, you know, late in that match. He was in... Oh, right, I'm also still on easy. Oh, man, I didn't change any of the settings back. This is going to be a freaking cakewalk. Now, granted, I'm in the world title picture, so certainly going against Jack Swagger, it should be a cakewalk. That is, quote-unquote, realistic, so there's that part of it, but, my apologies on that. I will fix that after this match here and get myself back to being on hard and then back to having the entrances turned off. Anyway, yes, we are here on Saturday, on a fine Saturday afternoon as I record this because I was running late again today. Well, what else is new? And tonight is Roadblock, which is supposedly a 3-hour show, but also there are only 5 matches announced. They announced Natalya against Charlotte for the Divas title. But seriously, there are 5 matches announced for 3 hours. So certainly you would think, theoretically, they're gonna, you know, have more matches there at the show. But honestly, I'm just super curious to see how they handle this whole thing in the first place. Because, I mean, when it was first announced as the March to WrestleMania, it's a house show. So, historically, important shit doesn't really happen at house shows. And granted, they've been spending a lot of Raw building Dean Ambrose and Triple H. They've been spending, you know, a lot of time on these matches that they're going to be happening at, you know, Roadblock. They even gave it a name that, you know, signifies a more significant pay-per-view scenario. But granted, make no mistake, this was originally a house show. So, nothing against house shows, mind you. But that is certainly, you know, things just don't happen at house shows, because they're house shows. They're there so you can go see your favorite superstars for a cheaper price than going to see Raw or SmackDown. That's kind of the whole point. And they tend to be a little bit looser and, you know, a little more freewheeling with how the talent handles the roster, because there's no pressure of being on live TV. Now, obviously, this will be on the network, so they're probably going to treat it more like they did, like, say, the King of the Ring. And that wouldn't surprise me. Stealing it. I stole the Swagger Bomb. Actually, that's a different move, but I stole whatever that move's called for Swagger. It's called something. Let's find out. Special moves. Jack Swagger. Gut Wrench Powerbomb. Alright, so it wasn't actually called... Wait, is this... That's what it is. The Slingshot Body Splash 2, a.k.a. the Swagger Bomb, a.k.a. the Vader Bomb. Obviously, a lot more effective from a guy the size of Big Van Vader. Just saying. With Swagger, he's tall, but he's not big, so it's not really the same. It's not as good. But hey, what are you gonna do? Anyway, yeah. So I'm very curious to see if any kind of major anything impacting WrestleMania is gonna happen tonight on Roadblock. But I guess we'll find out. But yeah, certainly they had time to fill there with only 5 matches and a 3-hour card. Because you know they're not going to have Brock Lesnar work, a half an hour match. That's just, come on now. It's not a main event of Mania or anything. Alright, well let's, this is actually taking longer than I thought it would to put away, Mr. Swagger. That's okay. That's alright. But yeah, so I'm wondering how many weeks before there's actually some kind of a storyline thing of anything in this game. Because, it's been just sparse. Like, I'm doing this every day, and just the amount of stuff that they have that's going on that isn't, just a regular match is sparse. And, I try to, every 15, 20 episodes, I try to do a moveset change, and that kind of, spices things up a little bit, but they're very they don't really have, like, match variety. Like, occasionally, oh, you're in a handicap match, or, that kind of thing, but there's really not a whole lot of, like, and the game itself has match variety, which is why it's so fucking confusing. And there we go. Uh-oh. This is totally a cutscene, maybe, perhaps. Is there music playing that I don't actually hear? I have the music. Oh, it's Kane. No, it's The Rock. Why was there a sign for Kane? Usually the signs in the crowd indicate, what's going to happen. Why is there a Kane sign? Alright then. Are we going to fight at Fastlane? The Rock says. The Rock says, just what in the blue hell is going on? The Rock says, who is this Rudy Poo? More or less. But why does that one guy have a Kane sign? Like, that's just baffling to me. But hey, The Rock's here. Rock's not champ. Unless Rock wins the belt at Fastlane and then decides that... Or if The Rock wants to fight me for my #1 contender spot at Fastlane. Also a possibility. But I should remind you, I won that Beat a Legend checkbox for the Hall of Fame by beating The Rock. Way... He's pointing to the sign. He's pointing to the sign. Oh, that's why there was a Kane sign. Here comes... I told you, the signs in the audience totally dictate who's going to come out. So that guy having a Kane sign was, I knew it. I knew it. So here we go. Why does the Authority... Didn't we have this same cutscene with Sting? Isn't this, like... Are they replacing Sting with The Rock? Is that what's happening here? Is that help Rock? Help the Authority. Well, I want to say I helped the Authority last time and then joined them, and then eventually they just kind of dropped the whole thing. So because I do want to be a face at some point, if the game ever fucking lets me, I'm gonna help The Rock. Even though we've had our differences. We've had our differences before, in the past, but I believe that The Rock would enjoy a good cheeseburger, so therefore, I will help The Rock. Yeah, screw off Big Show. We certainly had issues with Big Show. Seriously. Get out of here.
Uh-oh. Looks like he doesn't want the Authority out here right now. Oh, man, this is great, Cole. If anyone can take down the Authority, it's these two. The two best in our business.
Yes, the two best in our business. The Rock and Ebenezer Middlestorm. Yup, that's right. That's right. Okay. So now I'm guessing a Renee Young interview, perhaps, possibly. Oh, there she is. Hi, Renee. How are you?
This is my guest tonight. Let's talk about...
I guess The Rock's my tag team partner now.
After
Maybe.
Rock showed up, there appeared to be a little dissension.
I'm still in the Authority? What the fuck?
With that statement.
This would be a great match for the ages.
The Rock versus me? That would be a match for the ages. I am not even going to let the Authority mess this one up. I want The Rock, one-on-one. No distractions.
Why?
No Authority.
Why would The Rock care that... Why would the Authority care that The Rock wants to fight me?
Back to you guys.
That... I'm missing context here. I'm missing, like, what in the blue hell is going on? And am I gonna fight The Rock at Fastlane? Is that like our filler feud between Fastlane and Mania? Like, obviously I won the Rumble, so I'm not gonna not be in the main event of WrestleMania. And I would imagine that the champion will continue to be your boy, Bork Laser. But am I gonna fight The Rock at Fastlane? He's not even in these rankings. So, like, what? I don't know anymore. If you guys know, let me know in the comments, because they kind of didn't give a whole lot of context to any of that, and I'm pretty sure I haven't been in the Authority this whole time. I totally just have been beating the crap out of the Big Show, and have been interrupted multiple times by Seth Rollins, and have had no contact with Corporate Kane. And I'm pretty sure I fought Triple H at least once or twice. So I don't know anymore, but this confusion will wrap up today's episode of the 2K16 MyCareer. I gotta go record some more stuff. I gotta go hopefully do a live stream today. But obviously, when you're watching this, I will have already done a live stream, and then the archive will be up, hopefully, maybe, fingers crossed. I don't know. We'll see. No promises. If I didn't do one, I'm sorry, I couldn't get to it. But that's what I'm hoping to do today. We'll see. But until then, until next time, I'm very confused. I'm Attack Slug, and I'll see you next time. Right here on the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'm out.